Technique number one is doing practice edits. Now, this sounds a little bit counterintuitive. If you want to improve at editing, isn't it natural that you should do practice edits? Let me explain why that doesn't work and why for so many editors, doing these short practice clips to improve their editing is actually the very reason that they're getting held back. I want you to imagine that right now you can do 3 pull-ups on a bar. This is you, and when you're holding the bar, you can do 3 pull-ups. Awesome. If you wanted to do more pull-ups, how would you practice that? Would you go swimming? Would you start doing bicep curls? Or would you just do more pull-ups? And if you couldn't do any more, or maybe you can't do any at all, you would perhaps do assisted pull-ups where you have like this little bar at the bottom that pulls you up while you're doing it, supports a bit of your weight. And the reason I give this example is to show that to practice something, you just want to do the closest approximation to the real thing. And the reason why these short practice edits, where editors take a random PNG and just start moving it around or try making these cool animations out of nowhere, the reason they don't actually help is because they're completely opposite to what they're actually practicing for. So if you wanted to get better at client work, what do you think you would do more of? You would do more client work. But so that you have a little bit more structure with how you're supposed to do this, I'm going to teach you a concept called the work hierarchy. This is something that I created in order for helping editors to become more productive. There's going to be times where you're full to the brim with client work and that's all you can physically do. But there's going to be days where maybe you have a little less client work. Maybe you finish for the day and half the day you've got nothing to work on. How do you use that time as productively as possible without procrastinating? That's what this solves. At the top of this work hierarchy is going to be client work. This means people have paid you for a video and you now have to deliver for it. The reason this is at the top of the hierarchy is because nothing trumps this. Like I said, as soon as you have client work, that becomes the practice. You actually just try as hard as you can and you learn new things on the job. If you're a freelance video editor and you want to get more clients, I've got something for you. It's a completely free outreach tracker. It's the same one we use with all our coaching students, and it's going to allow you to be able to send more messages to potential clients, get more replies, and also be able to close them at higher rates. So go get that free tracker in the description. After you signed up for it, I'm going to send it straight to your email. I'm going to give you a bit more information on how I personally help video editors. So if you do want to get more help, you can apply there. But whether you get my further help or not, just go and get the free tracker for now, because at least you're going to be able to run this on your own for a while.